we're very fortunate to have Hilton as a IEPS partner member. They've participated in our Women in Sales Leadership programs. Kim, who you'll meet in a second, has spoken at the Women in Sales Leadership 2 years ago. Geraldine Horan was our Women in Sales Leadership Award. We're so excited to have Kim in our world. And I want to have someone, Frank Passanante, would you mind coming up? Frank Passanante, top sales leader at Hilton. Frank was actually, I interviewed Frank before the pandemic on my podcast. He's been on a couple of times, one of the most downloaded shows we've ever had, one of the top leaders, if not the top leader in hospitality. Frank, introduce us to Kim. Tell us why she's such a great partner leader.
Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you, Fred. I appreciate that. We are, in fact, very proud and active partners with IEPS. So thanks for all that this organization does. I understand, and as Fred, you just said, this award is all about recognizing a partner who actively engages and expands the reach of IEPS programs. So whether it's through participation in podcasts or support of women in leadership. And today we are recognizing a leader who exemplifies what true partnership looks like. Not just in results, but in how she works with people, how she builds trust, which is so critical, and how she collaborates as a leader. In fact, I'm going to take just a second. We've got actually two of our partners with us at our table, recognizing Kim. So Michelle Mason and Ian Talbot, thank you for joining us this morning. But just another reason why Kim Napolitano, who we're recognizing, is recognized as such an exceptional sales leader and partner across our industry. Kim started in the business over 30 years ago right here in Northern Virginia. She has led many teams. She has been responsible for billions of dollars in revenue to Hilton sales. But more than that, she is, in fact, an effective sales leader and sales professional. But she has become a mentor, a coach, and a true trusted advisor to many in the industry within Hilton. We're very, very fortunate to have her. I can think of nobody better to receive this award and to be recognized as Partner of the Year. So, Kim.
I'd like to invite, thank you, Frank. I'd like to invite Jessica Scott, last year's Partner of the Year winner, to give us a couple of very brief remarks as she passes on the baton to Kim. And after Jessica says her remarks, Kim will make her way to the stage and we'll take a picture.
Good morning, everyone. Congratulations to everyone who is being recognized today. Again, my name is Jessica Scott. I received the IEPS award last year. It is my privilege to be here today to recognize and introduce Kimberly. She is a respected leader, known for strengthening partnerships, building strong teams, and she is purpose-driven with her leadership. Kimberly's involvement with IEPS programs, including Women in Sales Forum, reflects the strength of her partnership with IEPS and the community Fred and Gina have built, one rooted in connection, support, and genuine investment in people. Through the sessions she leads and the employees she sends through the program, Kimberly helps develop future leaders. And that creates a space for everyone to grow. There are people in this industry who are respected for what they do, and then there are people whose leadership and partnership reach even further, shaping the future, strengthening relationships, and setting the standard for what great leadership looks like. Kimberly is one of those.
Kimberly Napolitano, our 2026 Partner of the Year.
It's easy to lie. The point is seek anymore. Do know that my
Well, good morning, everyone. So glad you all are in the room today. So a few months ago, I received a call from Fred, and he said, Kim, let's get together, let's have some coffee, let's meet at the Reston Town Center, because we want to talk about our partnership, which is very normal. We have a lot of conversations about Hilton and IEPS. And then when we sat down and we're chatting, we're having a good conversation, and he looks at me and he says, Kim, we want to honor you with the 2026 Partner of the Year Award. And then he asked the question, do you accept this award? And I'm not kidding, I had this moment. I was thinking, oh my gosh, is this what like a promposal is about? Because I was like, do I answer now? Do I not? Do I pause? Where do I go in the space? Because if you know me, I am all about celebrating my team. And I will take a Partner of the Year award for them all day long because it is representative of how they show up with our clients time and time again, leading from a place of collaboration, strategic alignment, and what we call within Hilton a one-team approach. This ask from Fred, though, it took me a second to process, and then another to think through what it actually means. And it made me reflect, not just on the great work we've done together, but on how I got here in the first place. And it took me to a moment very early in my career. I think back, the kids would say nowadays, back in the 1900s, because I was working at the front desk at the McLean Hilton as a supervisor, and I had this opportunity to go to Los Angeles to become a reservations manager. And for my 24-year-old self, I was beyond ecstatic. I was growing my career. The company was going to move me across country. But my general manager, Arnie Kieran, he pulled me aside and he said, Kim, you're going to be great as a reservations manager. I have no doubt. He goes, but I don't think you know this yet. You're a salesperson. And then he did something that changed the complete trajectory of my career. He created a new sales role for me. And because he saw something in my 24-year-old self that I had yet to see. And that moment changed everything for me. Not just because it opened a door, but because it taught me something about what real partnership is about. It's not transactional. It's not checking a box. It's seeing someone's potential, their unique gifts, and creating a path for them to grow into them. And over the years, I've been incredibly fortunate to have leaders who did that for me. People like Frank Passanante and Geraldine Horan, who have trusted me, challenged me, and given me opportunities I didn't always know I was ready for. As my career at Hilton has evolved, I've taken that lesson from my general manager and done my best to pay it forward to the many teams I've led. We've celebrated a lot together, whether it was personal milestones, professional growth, our recognition as premier sales employer or premier women in sales employer. But what I'm most proud of is watching people grow into their potential. Seeing team members take on new challenges, grow into leadership roles, and go further than they ever thought possible. That same spirit is what makes a partnership like the one we have with IEPS so meaningful. Because through this community, we've been able to show up, learn, share our voices, and uplift others. Whether it's through leadership programs, certifications, or simply being in rooms like this one, these opportunities really matter because they create momentum, they create confidence, and they are creating the kind of growth that cannot be done alone. So I want to say thank you. To my team, Table 11, you all are amazing. Thank you. I am so proud to stand by every single one of you every day. To Fred and Gina and the entire IEPS community, thank you for creating a space for all of us to grow and learn together. To my husband, Michael, thank you for your unwavering support. And to the leaders who saw something in me, thank you. I want to leave this with you. We all need champions in our life. Someone who sees what's possible before it's obvious. Someone who takes that extra moment, is asking that thoughtful question, or is creating that opportunity that changes everything. So for those of you in this room who are early in your career, be on the lookout for those people. Say yes to opportunities, ask for mentorship, and let yourself be seen. And for those of us who've been at this for a while, be on the lookout to become that person for someone else. Because when we do that, when we invest in each other in that way, there is no limits to what we can build together. Thank you very much for this incredible honor.